Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony, here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And this is a pick a card reading that has a message from your spirit guides. So go ahead and relax and take some deep breaths. Contact your spirit guide or your higher self, or just get grounded. And you're going to choose an object or a number that resonates the most with you to get the message that will be most helpful for you at this point in time. This is a timeless reading and you can feel free to come back to it anytime. Also, I wanted you guys to know that I'm offering personal readings on my website. You can find the information in the description in the comments below. It's very easy to order from me online. My prices are very affordable. I try to keep my readings very accessible for you guys. And I want to say thank you to the people who have purchased readings from me, because that is what sponsors me to be able to do this content. So thank you to all of you guys, my sponsors, and for everyone that's here. Be sure to subscribe and to thumbs up, comment, support me if you like this channel and you'd like to see more free readings like this. So we have here number 1, the Adventuring Crystal. Number 2, the Vulture Feather. Number 3, the Yellow Citrine Crystal. And number 4, the Hawk Feather. If you choose number 1, you can stay with me. And if you choose any of the other numbers, head to the comments below where my lovely subscribers help post the timestamps. So for those of you guys who choose number 1, let's go ahead and get your message from your spirit guide. Okay, so the first message we're seeing here is all about freedom. This is something that's very important to you right now. This could just be freedom of time, freeing yourself from a situation in your life that's causing you to feel like you're very stuck, or you're kind of trapped or imprisoned. We could be talking about financial freedom here, because we are getting the 9 of Pentacles, the abundance card. Or maybe you have an idea that you want to build your dream home, or you want to move to a specific place, or you want to travel, or you want to feel free to express yourself in a relationship. So this could be freedom on all levels. This could be a really strong core intention of yours and something that you're always striving for. So there's a message coming out from your spirit guides that there is some type of miracle coming into your life that's going to provide you an opportunity to make it closer towards this goal. Of course, you're being asked to look around in your life and see what areas you already have freedom in, and to embrace your freedom, because freedom really does come within. It comes from within. It's not always about your circumstances or the things that you have, or money or materialism. Freedom can just be realizing that abundance is your birthright, freedom is your birthright, and embracing your freedom in any way that you can. You know, the freedom to express yourself, or the freedom to dress the way you want, or the freedom to speak your truth, or the freedom, maybe it's just stealing little moments back from each day to just do something that you like, or to connect with yourself. So I do see a miracle though coming in, some type of situation that's going to allow you to find more freedom in your life. Maybe you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say freedom. You could immediately think of like your job, or maybe some big bill that you're almost done paying off. You want to have more financial freedom, or some goal that you have. It could be something specific you want to be free from. But I see you anchoring in the energy of freedom in your life and getting grounded in that, and then working towards more of your goals that have to do with this subject. Now we see your spirit guides talking here about understanding the journey. You know, this is a world of contrast. We have up and down, we have hot and cold, we have dark and light, we have good and evil. So in your life, you will experience contrast sometimes that will make you feel like you're not as free, or sometimes make you feel like you're trapped. But we do see this perception that you have the gift of perception, because you get to decide how you're going to spin some of these unforeseen events. You get to decide how you are going to make things work for you. Alchemy, taking those lemons, making them into lemonade. So now we see responsibility, because this is telling you you are responsible for the situation you find yourself in. There are some things that can happen to you or people can do to you, or situations that can happen that sometimes don't feel like you're responsible for it, but you are responsible for how you decide to move forward. You're responsible for how you can make choices to move your life more in this direction. So this is something that's supposed to liberate you, that's supposed to free you, to remind you that you do have the power in your life to create whatever situation you want. I will tell you guys a little bit about my story real quick if you're interested. I remember I worked for this one job for 13 years, and I started working there when I was 15 years old and worked all the way until I was in my mid-20s. And at a certain point, I felt really trapped in this job. I would look outside and I would see these people just like walking in the sun with their kids, or I'd look out the window and they're enjoying this beautiful day, and I'm stuck inside this building. And there were aspects I liked to my job. It did provide for me and I was very thankful for it. But after years and years, I just got this message it wasn't in alignment anymore, and I felt trapped. And so I just took on that perspective. I just felt trapped. I thought there was nothing I could do, until one day it dawned on me that I do have responsibility. Like, I don't have to stay at this job. I don't have to feel obligated to make a choice that doesn't resonate with me anymore. I do have the ability to grow, to change, to look for another situation that fits me and my schedule better, my finances better. I do have the ability to create something else, or to learn something new. And so that's when a huge part of my journey began, was when it kind of just dawned on me. We become more and more conscious as we move through life. We grow more and more. It's okay if you are in a situation that you just realize, oh crap, I created this. But maybe in the past you didn't know that. Maybe it was good for you back then, but now you're evolving and you're moving past it, and you're realizing, okay, it's time to move forward. I'm going to take responsibility. Responsibility is the ability to respond to your situation. So if your heart is trying to tell you you need to move in a different direction to help you feel more free, then go for it. Your motivation can be found in so many places. Look to your past to motivate you. Was there anything in the past that you were trapped in or stuck in, or you felt like was imprisoning you, and you were able to move past it? Was it a relationship that just didn't suit you anymore, and you were able to have the courage to leave and to move on your own? Was it perhaps maybe a place you were living that you just felt like, oh, I feel trapped here. This place is too small, or there's bugs, or the neighbors, or I don't like this neighborhood. Maybe you were able to, work to get out of that and move somewhere else. So maybe you have family and you wanted them to have more freedom and with time, with finances, and you work to help them get that. Like, look to your past and realize, like, you've done it before and you can do it again. So we see this, have hope. You're not trapped. Understand this is part of the journey, and there's a miracle coming in. So I hope that this resonates with you. Your future looks bright and abundant and beautiful. Thank you so much for coming to my channel, and I'll see you later. Peace out. So for those of you guys who choose number 2, let's get your message from your spirit guides. Number 2, the vulture feather. Okay, so we're seeing the 5 of Hearts here. So something happened recently or in the recent past, which definitely had you feeling very disappointed. You were at this point where you realized you had to walk away from someone, or you had to walk away from something. For some of you guys, this is a breakup, because this card, it looks pretty self-explanatory. But this could have also been an opportunity, or maybe your education path, or your job, or like a mindset that you used to have. It could really be anything, so trust yourself here. But yeah, you had to walk away from someone or something. And the situation was just shattered. So it was a relationship that was shattered. And it was intense. Someone treated you unkindly, or you got the short end of the stick. And so there's been some sadness and disappointment. You know, maybe you really got, I think some of you guys here really got screwed over. Has that ever happened to you where someone or a situation just screws you over and you're like, whoa, like, where did this come from? Why me? Like, what the heck, universe? Like, it can seem like everyone and everything is turning your back on you when something like this happens. It can just be really intense, kind of scary. So, you know, it's a broken heart or broken spirits, but there's a part of you that still has hope. You might be feeling a little depressed and despondent, or that's how you were feeling, but there's definitely a message here to be kind to yourself as you process this. Maybe this is just a healing process. So the messages here start with balance. This is talking about allowing yourself to find balance. Before you can move forward and really take action and overcome and conquer this situation or move past it or through it, you need to just take some time to balance yourself. So this could be talking about physically just eating healthy, drinking lots of water, giving your body support and nutrition as it goes through these changes. It could be talking about literally working on your balance, like through yoga, meditation. It could be talking about seeking professional help, such as a counselor. I want to shout out psychologytoday.com if you need to find a licensed practitioner in your area to speak with somebody who is professional counselor. That does help in some situations. This could also be talking about balancing your time or your schedule to make more time for yourself or for your healing. And we see now, they're like, you need to just drop everything, maybe go get a facial or get your nails done or go to the spa or give yourself a little foot soak or Epsom salt bath. Like, find a way to balance yourself now. Purification is needed. So this is talking about energy healing. So there's so many things we can do to heal our energy. You know, when was the last time you went outside into nature? That's so important for us. Get your bare feet in the dirt and get yourself balanced. We already talked about an Epsom salt bath, maybe cleansing yourself with some Palo Santo or sage, or maybe creating sacred space. Actually, this morning I did a big cleaning on my apartment, and I put some incense on, and I just arranged everything really nice, and it was such a wonderful recharge. It really affected my mood and uplifted me to do all my work today. So maybe something just as little as that, getting rid of the junk or dusting, can help purify your energy as well. This could be visiting your doctor if you haven't seen your doctor in a while, or getting alternative treatments like Reiki or acupuncture or something like that. It could be getting treatments like getting your hair done or your nails done, getting rid of old clothes that don't fit you anymore. This is just saying this is what you need to do. It's just kind of purify. And you don't have to be perfect or OCD about it. You don't have to be balancing your chakras 5 times a day or anything. But if you haven't done a meditation in a while, just lay down and take some deep breaths or do a guided meditation. If you haven't if there's been aspects of your self-care, your mental or emotional health you've been putting off, allow yourself to have that time. Cancel your plans for the weekend or whatever and spend that time to rest if you need it. And this is telling you, yes, you are going through a healing process right now. Be very tender with yourself. Sometimes in our world, our human bodies are treated like robots. You gotta work, you gotta be productive, you gotta show up at this time, you can only take a break at this time, and you're off at this time, and this is the day that you go to the grocery store. And sometimes we can get so caught up in our routine, our bodies fluctuate. Sometimes we just need to rest. Sometimes we just need to dream. If you've been through something emotionally difficult, you better bet it's going to have an effect on your physical body, because we're holistic beings, mind, body, and spirit. So this reading is giving you permission to just take good care of yourself and do what you need, and to love yourself. And if this was a love situation, this could be a message: true love will find you. Love is not lost. You're making space for true love right now in your life. And so, this is just a self-love message. And, Rome wasn't built in a day. Sometimes you got to just kind of relax a little while and allow life to change you and mold you. You will get to a place soon where you will feel like you can take major action and you can get stuff done and be productive and whatnot. But right now, maybe it's not about that. Maybe it's about your healing and your balance right now. So wonderful. I see you flowing through these changes beautifully. I hope that this resonates for you. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. Peace out. So for those of you guys who choose number 3, the yellow citrine crystal, let's get your message from your spirit guides. Okay, so this message is pretty simple. I see the courage card here next to the actualization card. I like to call this card the actually do something card. You're being called to move forward and to have courage to get vulnerable and communicate something to somebody. So maybe you're communicating to your spouse or your partner some big change you'd like to make or some big dream that you have. This is the card about the subconscious. It's the moon, subconscious dreams, really deep energy, the shadow energy, like you've gone down into your shadow and you've pulled up some, you've shown light there and you've pulled up some illumination, you have some kind of idea. This could have to do with speaking your truth to somebody in a love situation for some of you guys. This could have to do with maybe a presentation you're about to give as part of your work or your education, or some kind of big project you've been working on. So for some of you guys, I see this stage and like you're up in front of a group of people and you're just being given courage to speak your truth and to maybe allow some of this speech to be really from your heart, speaking from your heart. So this is speaking from your heart to a group of people or to a specific person, or maybe in some type of situation. It feels like you're really putting yourself out there on the line. It has to do with some type of dream you have or some type of vision you have, some type of project you've been working on. So I feel like there's just a message to have courage to keep going. This has to do with the throat chakra and your third eye chakra, speaking your truth and love about your visions. And I see that this message, when you speak your truth, is going to be very successful, and it's going to really create a good shift in your life. There's going to be a lot of good energy coming from the situation. So I hope that this resonates with you. Thank you so much for coming to my channel, and I'll see you later. Peace out. So for those of you guys who choose number 4, the hawk feather, let's get your message from your spirit guides. Okay, so where you've been at is a place where you've been a little indecisive, not quite sure exactly what step to take right now. Like you have some good visions and some good ideas and good goals, but you might just be a little indecisive or feel like, is this the right time? I actually feel like there's this message to have patience for just a little while longer, because an opportunity is going to reveal itself to you. Next, we're seeing the openness card. So being open to an opportunity coming in. This could have actually just recently come in, or maybe will come in from in about a week of when you receive this message, is the timeline I'm feeling. Might resonate with some of you guys. So we're seeing, yes, this is a transition period you're in your life right now. You just have to cross a couple more waves of transition, and then it's all smooth sailing from there. I love this card because the message that comes with it is the rainbow always comes after the storm. You've been waiting for something, maybe in desperation, or you really need this opportunity, and be open because it's coming and it will fulfill you. So I hope that this resonates with you. Thank you so much for coming to my channel. You guys are seriously my daily boost. I love coming on here and reading all the comments. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'm posting free videos like this one almost every day on my channel. So thank you guys so much for coming today to this reading, and I'll see you later. Peace out.